What's poppin', yo? This is your boy Don P. Yo, this is part two of my review for the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Sea. As you guys know, I took a trip a couple of weeks ago when me and the wife we went on a full-day cruise on Royal Caribbean Independence of the Sea. I posted a video. It was kind of like my first impressions of the ship and some of the things I was experiencing on the ship. And like I stated on my last video, on my first video, part one, this review is based only on Royal Caribbean Independence of the Sea. It's the only Royal Caribbean ship that I had traveled on. I don't know about any other Royal Caribbean ship. I only know about Independence of the Sea. So, with that said, I'm going to give you guys my overall review of the ship and my experiences on the ship, my dislikes and my likes. So, when me and the wife we purchased we purchased the trip through Westgate Cruise and Travel. That's our travel agency. That's who we book with our trips with, because they just have the best price. So we went ahead and we purchased in full the trip for through Westgate Cruise and Travel. It was purchased in full, paid in full, done with, over with, and that was it. So once we purchased the ticket, a couple of days later, we looked into to see about purchasing the beverage package. So me and my wife we purchased the Lost beverage package through Royal Caribbean. So after we purchased the Lost package, we we waited about, maybe it was like 2 weeks after we purchased it. We said, you know what, let's get our money back and let's see if we can get a lower price down the road for the package. So we ended up getting our money back, and then about 2 months later or so, I get an email from Royal Caribbean saying that our cruise was canceled. So I called my travel agency, Westgate Cruise and Travel, and the gentleman that answered the phone, he called Royal Caribbean trying to find out what's going on. So apparently, they told me, said, look, your cruise was canceled because you have to pay a remaining balance of $600. What are you talking about, remaining balance of $600? Yeah, your time have expired on paying off the cruise. I say, well, that's nonsense, because I paid this cruise in full, like through Westgate travel agency. So I don't know what you're talking about. So we went at it for 2 hours, and finally the guy explained. Well, they didn't want to explain what happened, so he finally explained what happened after 2 hours going back and forth. So he said, well, what happened was that there was a glitch with the system, and the glitch with the system, that we ended up paying you twice for the refund for the beverage package. We pay back in full, which I saw that payment back in my account, the whole amount. But then they pay me again 2 different times. They split the full amount in half, and they pay me each half in different times again. So mind you, I saw my refund in full, the full amount on my refund. So I'm thinking, okay, I got my money back, no problem. I'm not sitting here looking at my freaking account, checking to see about, just babysitting my account all day. I'm not that type of person. So it just slipped through my through my awareness that I got paid, like that I got paid again for that. If I knew about it, I would have like returned the money right away. You know what I'm saying? They didn't send me an email. They did not call me. They did not notify me that that mistake in their part had happened. They just went ahead and took the money from the purchase of the ticket and reimbursed themselves. This is what they did. They didn't call me and give me the option. They took upon themselves to take the money that I already paid for the ticket and reimburse themselves. This is what they did. Now and then waited like 2 months later to tell me that my time had expired and my cruise was gonna be canceled. And I was gonna lose all my money for the cruise. So I like, nah, what's going on? So I said, well, we went back and forward. I said, okay. So I had another package that was reimbursed to me also. So I was waiting for that money to get reimbursed. So they say, okay, listen, when the money get reimbursed, we're gonna extend the time. And when the money get reimbursed, we're going to whatever is left, you just owe us whatever is left. So I like, I want to go on the trip. I don't really got another choice. I want to really go. So I like, okay, you know what? I don't like how you guys went about dealing with the situation because, I could have just paid you off back then. We won't have this issue. But I'll go ahead and do whatever. So I ended up paying $200 more, $220, something like that, on the trip. So we went ahead and went on the ship. Okay, no problem. So we on the ship now. I had another situation where I'll explain to you now. So I purchased a birthday package. Now the birthday package, my wife's birthday is in October. So I felt like she's not going to expect anything right now. So I thought about giving her a nice surprise and I bought her a birthday package. And that birthday package from Independence of the Sea includes a cake, chocolate cake, some chocolate strawberries or whatever, and the decorations on the room. So we get to the room. At 1:30, they gave us the key, and we go into the room. And when she opens the door, I'm expecting like a big surprise because she's not expecting this. She opens the door and no decorations. Now I'm upset because I'm expecting this decoration, this big surprise. No decorations, and they just put the chocolate cake and the strawberries right there. And there's a letter, and I'm like, well, we're sorry to inform you, we didn't have no decorations. And so we decided to just give you the cake and the strawberries. And we'll charge you, we'll reimburse you for the decorations. But then I'll say, okay, no problem. So I'm sitting here and I see that on my app, they reimburse me for the full amount. So I'm thinking, I said, well, maybe they decided to just to reimburse me the full amount since I bought everything as a package. Now, mind you, you can buy each item separately. You know what I'm saying? But I bought the item as a whole, as a package. So when they reimburse me on my on the Royal Caribbean application, I see the full amount of the package. So I'm thinking, okay, so they reimbursed me the whole package. I guess they figure like it was their mistake, whatever. So I see the reimbursement. So I go to the casino, right, and play some slots using the reimbursement credits, right? So it's all good old dandy. So on the last day when I go to pay off what I owe, I'm thinking, well, I probably owe about $10 or something like that. They come about talk about I owe $60. I'm like, what the hell you talk about? I owe $60. You're like, yeah, you got a balance of $60. No, 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 bro, no, player. You talk about I got these credits here. No, no, we only reimburse you for the cake. I mean, for the decorations. I said, well, this is not what the app said. The app said that you reimburse me for the freaking the whole shebang. You reimburse me for $59.99. So what the hell are you talking about, fam? He's like, no, no, we reimburse you only 30 some dollars for the decorations. I'm like, no, fam, that don't work that way. You can't see here and tell on the application you say one thing and then on your other end you say something else. This is the same nonsense that happened back then when we purchased the damn tickets. You feel me? You guys take these liberties with my money that I don't really appreciate. You know what I'm saying? No, fam, then on top of that, if you would have told me, like when exactly did you find out that you didn't have decorations? On the day off? Really? On the day off, you found out you ain't got no decorations for me? The whole thing about me buying the package was the decorations. What would I care about a freaking cake and some chocolate strawberries? I can get that at the buffet for free. Is the decoration was the big deal. So didn't deliver that. So and you're gonna wait to you're gonna take the liberty to decide what you're gonna do. You didn't give me no option. You didn't call me to say, hey, do you still want the cake or do you still want the strawberries or whatnot? You didn't say anything. Okay? You just sat there and made this decision for me. And making these decisions for me on my money. Because if you would have given me if you would have told me this 2 days ago, 3 days ago, when you knew you didn't have no freaking decorations, I would have canceled the whole thing, because what would I want, a cake or a strawberry? I can get that on the damn buffet. You feel me? So no, man, that's garbage. No. Then on top of that, you tell me in the damn application, oh, you reimburse me the whole shebang. And now your ain't show something else. That's not my fault. I want my money, bruh. Like, no, I'm not gonna pay you no more money. So they talk about it. They say, okay, that's a mistake. So they reimburse me $20. So they did reimburse me the whole amount. But I had to go through the whole thing that they got this issue with the app on the phone, the Royal Caribbean app on the phone, that whatever they do when any money transaction they do through that you see on the app doesn't match what is on the terminal, on their end, doesn't match. So if you go on by what's on the freaking phone, you thinking that you get one side of the story, but when you go to the freaking to the lobby, to the front desk, there's a different story. Dude, there was a line behind me of people with the same damn issue. It wasn't just me. They got a problem with the computer system and the app. They need to fix that. Because what's the point of me getting updates on my app, okay? And they don't match what you're doing. They had the same issue with this is important because they got to deal with money. But there was other issues, like we wanted to see a particular show, right? And we really, my wife really wanted to see this show. They canceled the show. They canceled it. Like, what the hell? Why would you cancel the show? They didn't tell us about it. We went to the room where they was gonna have the show, and we're sitting there waiting like fools to come and find out the show was canceled. Fam, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. They move dates around. They don't update the app. Like, you have to go to if you want the up-to-date changes, you have to go to one of those screens by the elevator and find out, okay, this changed, that changed. So what's the point of having the app? Like, you're not updating the app. You're not keeping up with the app on the phone. So that's a big issue in a sense. What's the point? You know what I mean? So that's one thing that kind of like I didn't like about the app and how they handle your money, like how they handle and like I said, there was a line on front desk of people complaining about the same issue. Man, look, you gotta be more respectful of people's monies, man. You can't just sit here and take liberty on people's monies like that, bruh. Like what's the wrong with y'all? Like that, you don't do that. You just don't do that. You gotta let people know, like call people on the phones or call people to the front desk or whatever, and explain to them what the deal is, and giving them action on what to do with their money. It's their money. You're taking these liberties with people's money. It's just not right. It's just not right. That's not how you do business, fam. So, and like I say, this pertains to the ship that I travel on, which is Independence of the Sea. I don't know about other Royal Caribbean ships. I had never traveled on those ships. I only know about Independence of the Sea. So let's move on. The staff, dude. The staff, bruh. Like overall, the staff is just lazy, bruh. They just lazy. They when you ask them for something, they come across rude and just lazy sometimes. Like most of the times. Like, what I'm saying? They get all rude and lazy and shit. Like, um, we went to the diner. Now, mind you, we went to the diner, right? When the waitress guy come to us, I explained to him, I say, "Yo, man, this is our first time traveling on Royal Caribbean. I don't know exactly how guys handle this." And I explaining this to this guy. You know what I'm saying? So we sitting there, man. We doing our thing, and I'm getting kind of confused on how they're rotating the food. So I stopped the waitress and say, "Yo, fam, um, what's going on with the food? Like, you brought me the food, but you didn't bring my wife her food. Like, what's going on?" Like, he came across rude, like, like I supposed to know the situation, like I supposed to know how it works. I'm like, "Fool, I just told you, I'm saying, like, I look at him like, what? Like, then the food is cold. Like, I don't understand. Like they bring me this prime rib, right? And you know, it took me like 3 days to chew on that. So I was falling asleep. That's how tough that prime rib was. I was falling asleep chewing on that mother, man. I was falling asleep chewing on it. That's crazy, fam. It was that tough. My wife got the country fried chicken. It was tasteless and cold. You know, I don't know what the deal is with the food in that particular ship, but the food is cold. The best you can hope for is lukewarm. Everything is just cold. Like some of the stuff that I had tasted like it came from the fridge, fam. It's crazy, bruh. I don't get it. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know if it's a problem with the hot plates. I don't know if I don't know what the deal is or how that works, but the food was cold, man. Like, I don't remember. Like, I traveled through Norwegian. I traveled through Carnival. I traveled on two different ships on Carnival. I traveled on the Magic, and I traveled on the Elation. And I never had an experience in any of these ships. I've traveled on Norwegian Sky, Magic, Carnival Magic, Carnival Elation. In any of those ships, I ever had an issue with the food being cold. Okay? Yeah, you might need a little bit of seasoning, some salt and pepper. But as far as being cold, no. This stuff was okay. It was the temperature was fine. It wasn't like burning your mouth hot, but it was normal temperature. You know what I'm saying? Like it was good. And some stuff there's some stuff in some of these ships, some of this stuff you have to have kind of like blow on it to cool it off. So especially the food coming out of the diner. You feel me? So, but on this ship, on the Royal Caribbean, Independence of the Sea, nah, man, the food was cold. Food was just cold and tasteless. Like I don't understand. Like, dude, do you guys got salt in this place? Do you guys got pepper in this place? Can you use butter or something? Like season the shit, though. Like this food didn't taste like anything, bro. I had to throw salt on everything, and that was, dude, that was with everything. The desserts in that ship were horrible, horrible. No seasoning either. No sugar, nothing. Tasteless. It was horrible, dude. It was bad, man. The food was the worst food I ever had in any ship, including Navy ships. I ate butter in the Navy that I ate in this ship. That's how bad the food was, man. The last day of the ship, the last day of the trip, the fourth day of the trip, they brought the best stuff out. Okay, they had like ribs. They got the best stuff, all the good stuff. They brought it out on the last day. Most ships do this. Most ships on their last day they bring everything that the best stuff to the buffet on the last day. So on the last day they brought the best stuff. Yes, it was better quality and better stuff. In a sample, it was still cold. It was still cold. So even though you bring in the best stuff is cold and it takes away from it because it's cold. It's cold. I for breakfast I went and had them make me an omelet. Now I'm seeing this guy is this guy is sitting here making the omelet. You know what I'm saying? Like he's making it. I'm watching this dude making the omelet on the stove. I'm watching him. So I'm thinking, what the omelet, man, it's gonna be nice and hot. It's gonna be good. You feel me? So I go there and pick up because you order the way they do things with the omelet for the egg station where they make your eggs fresh. They my nose itchy. They go ahead and you put an order, and then when you put the order on your eggs, they make your eggs. You go pick them up. You feel me? When they're done with your eggs, you go pick them up. So they were done with my eggs. I go pick them up, right, dude. From the time that I go from when I pick up the eggs to the time that I get to my table, I only left my table. I already got all my stuff. I was only waiting for my eggs. I go pick up my eggs. By the time I get back to my table, the eggs were cold. I had the eggs with a veggie type of omelet. Dude, I cut on a piece and I tried spinach. The spinach was cold, B. It was cold like from the fridge, homie. Like what? Like from the fridge cold. It was horrible. The omelet was horrible. Tasteless. No salt. It was bad, man. The food was bad. The food was bad, man. Out of the whole, I think I ate maybe. I had no other choice. The only thing that tasted good, and that was like lukewarm was the Indian food. Dude, I had never ate so much Indian food in my life. I ate so much Indian food in that place. I started growing a red dot on my forehead. That's how much Indian food I ate in that place. Because there was nothing else to eat that tasted okay. And the only reason why the Indian food was good in a sense is because you use ginger to as part of your ingredients when you cook Indian food. So you get the taste of ginger. But other than that, man, it's not like the food has seasoning on it. I still had to throw some salt on it. but it wasn't. It was at least it was. It has some type of taste to it. You feel me? Um, but like I said, the food was bad. Now moving on, dude. The bed, the bed in our bed was horrible, hard as hell. I felt like I was sleeping on the freaking floor. It was so damn low to the floor, and it was so hard. That mattress was horrible, horrible. The mattress was so bad, homie. My wife couldn't sleep. The only reason why I was able to sleep is because I just adapt. So and it wasn't like a sound sleep. I just I slept enough for me to be able to function somehow, some way, but it wasn't like a restful sleep because the mattress was horrible and hard. The room was hot most of the time. All you had to do, you open the excuse me, you open the balcony door just to step out to the balcony, and the room gets hot. I mean, it was the cabin was big. I give you that. The cabin was big, but the stuff in the cabin needs update. The mattress was very uncomfortable. The AC wasn't strong enough. The water pressure was nice. The water pressure was really it was nice. It was constant, and it was really good. The water pressure in the shower, but you know, it just like, look, man, it's horrible. Look, we we uh we tend to reuse our towels. We're not one of those people that they every day they want fresh towels, so they just throw the towel on the floor. We're not that type of people. We reuse our towels. But if you do in a room, right, and you cleaning up a room, and it's kind of common sense. You see a towel that has lipstick on it, when you think that you will replace it, right? Even if the towel is hanging, it had lipstick, like lipstick on it, a stain on it, a lipstick stain on it. Don't you think that, or makeup? Let's call it makeup. The towel is have about makeup on it. Common sense is that you will take the towel and you replace it with a newer towel, a cleaner towel. No, they didn't do that. They just kept the towel there. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people? So if the towel is not on the floor, you're not changing it, right? That's what you're saying. Even though it's common sense that you see the freaking makeup on the towel, all right? But I try to be polite and not putting it on the floor. But you want the towel on the floor, right? Because I got so upset the next day, I threw the towel on the floor, and then they'll pick it up then. It's just like these are certain details, man. Like, they just kind of like lazy. The drinks, dude, man. Dude, the drinks were horrible, man. Like, the drinking experience, excuse me, the drinking experience was a little bit better than the food experience. But not by much, man. Like, these people are so lazy, dude. We asked for martini, right? And if you ever see a person making martini, they throw the stuff on the shaker, and they shake it like this, like that, and they shake it until the shaker is cold, and that's when they pour out. These people were doing this number, and that's it. Man, that drink was hot. The drink was hotter than the food, bro. Like, dude, that was horrible. And then, what's the point? What's the point? Like, what's the point? Now, there was one bartender, though, that he'll go like that and shake it really nice. But most of the bartenders, like, dude, Man, I don't know, man. It's just and then like you have to like you when you okay so uh, um you order a regular drink. Let's say for instance I was ordering like as just another thing. Like you tell a man, can you make me X, Y, and Z drink? Oh, I don't know how to make that. What do you mean you don't know how to make that? Like, really? Oh, we're not making that. You gotta make you gotta order what's on the menu. And that goes to every bar. Like, if you tell them, man, can you make me this drink that is in another bar? They're like, no, we can't make that. You got to go there and get that. Are you serious? What the hell? Dude, that's crazy. Like, no, we ain't making that. I mean, come on, B. Like, damn, son. Like, really, bruh? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Then I tell them, I say, okay, look, just give me some tequila and ginger ale. They'll go out and they'll grab the cheapest shit. You gotta tell them. They say, nah, yo, fam, what you grabbing there? No, man, I don't want that. You know, get that Avion tequila over there, or give me that 1800 over there. I don't want that tequila. What was it? That cheap ass what's it? Margarita tequila brand or whatever. I mean, like, dude, what are you doing, fam? I ain't pay this deluxe package to be drinking that gasoline crap. Nah, man. Avion. So I started telling him, I'm like, yo, let me get some avion with ginger ale, fam. You gotta tell them, fam, because they'll give you the bottom shelf crap. It's like, dude, are you serious, fam? Like, you see my car, right? You see I got the deluxe package, right? Like, have some respect, man, for my money, B. Have some respect for my money. You're not gonna sit here and serve me cheap ass stuff. And I'm not trying to sound bullshit or anything, but it's true. Like, you paying for when you buy these packages, you paying for a certain amount on price on liquor. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to on my package is up to $15. So I want like good shit. Like if you're gonna use like if I want to drink with tequila or rum or vodka or whatever, I don't want the cheap shit. You know, you're gonna give me some Avion tequila. You're gonna give me some Centenario if you have it, or some Cazadores, or that 1800 Reposado or something like that. No freaking gasoline shit. Come on, dude. Come on, fam. Really? Really? Come on. You gotta tell him. You gotta tell him. Then then he pours out the tequila, right? And then he throws out he throws out the ice. He throws out the shot of tequila, maybe a shot and a half. Then he takes the cup and he's taking it to the machine with the soda. Oh, here we go. No, he doesn't stir it. He doesn't shake it. Nothing. Here we go. Sometimes I get a lemon. Sometimes I get this. Sometimes I just don't get nothing. Here we go. I like, really, fam. Really. Sometimes I don't even get something to stir it. I'm there with my finger stirring the shit. You know, it's just horrible. It's just, oh, man. Come on, Royal. You guys got to do better than this, man. Independence of the Sea, you got to do better than this, man. People pay a lot of money. A lot of freaking... They got this spot where I was going all the time. This is the best thing about the ship. I know I've been very negative about it, but I got to warn you about this stuff so that you don't spend your hard-earned money expecting X, Y, and Z, and then you get disappointed like us. So I'm trying to alleviate, I'm trying to warn you, so when your expectation should be a lot lower if you decide to book on this particular cruise ship. So it's crazy, fam. So there was this one spot called Boleros. That was the spot I was hitting, man, because they was playing salsa music, merengue the whole freaking day. That was my spot. When I go there to get my drinks, I go there to get my drinks. You see what I'm saying? So they had a little convito, a little group that would play salsa music and merengue and some boleros and some things during the day and at night. So me and the wife, we go check out a section early in the evening, like around 7. And the group comes in, dude. They sang 3 songs. 3 songs. That's all they're saying. 3 songs. They packed their things and said, we come back later tonight at 9:30. They were supposed to be there for an hour. 3 songs. They were there for 15 minutes, bruh. And left. Bounce. She left so far, it's like she had diarrhea or something. I'm like, what the hell, B? 3 songs. We were like, that's it? I looked at my wife, everybody looking, that's it? Like, they didn't, we'll be here tonight at 9:30. Then they got quiet. Then they stopped packing up. Then it was how she left. She just bounced, like, whoo, bounce. The people playing the instruments, they got playing the trumpet. He's like, what's going on? They didn't even know. They didn't expect because they were supposed to be there for an hour. That woman decided to jet out. Like, I don't know if she was in her period or she had diarrhea. She just left, bruh. Gone. But the spot, that was the spot, bro. Like, that was the spot, man. Live music, salsa music, man. It was jamming, man. It was good. Everybody was going there, bro. Everybody was in that spot, bro. Everybody was there. Like, it was the spot. That was a lot of fun, bro. That was a lot of fun. So the first night, bro, I go hit Boleros. Now it's like 12 midnight, close to 1 o'clock. The wife is tired. She wants to go to the room. So we go to the room and I'm like, yo, man, like, I'm not ready to go to bed, man. Like, I'm going to hit the club and see what's popping on the club. So I leave my wife in the room and I head out to the club. First of all, the nightclub is not a nightclub. It's not like when you go to other ships, they have a specific place that is the nightclub. It's designated for that. And they sometimes use the space for comedy. They do the comedy show there, or they do the regular trivia shows in there. But at night is the club. It is. And some of them say like a Blaze or it has like a club type of name because that's what it is. It's the club. Now in this ship used the observatory area as the club. Now, if you ever been cruising, all the cruise ships, all the way to the front is what they call the observatory area. And it's an area where the windows go from floor to ceiling windows, and it's specifically designed for people to get great views of scenery views, and so you can see the ocean, and it's designed for that. Okay, and it's the place that be popping off when you go to Alaska, because you get all these beautiful scenes and you get this great seating and whatnot. So in this ship, the observatory room space, which is all the way at the front of the ship, that turns into a nightclub at night. So I go there, I'm confused. Like, what the hell is this? They got an area that is like a little, because it's not a club, it's an observatory lounge area. So it's not a club. So they got a little area that they're turning to the dance floor. You can barely feed 10 people there. And then when I go there, this guy is playing Can't Touch This. MC Hammer. Can't touch it. Nah, 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 nah. Can't touch this. I'm like, what the hell? 2022? Can't touch this at the club? Get the hell out of here, bro. What is this? Like, well, this is a Kiss Club? Can't touch this? MC Hammer, really? 2022? Nah, man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I went in, I went out. I said, man, I'm going to my room, go to sleep. This shit. That club was horrible, fam. Can't touch this. What's next? Huh? What's next? Huh? What, Vanilla Ice? Come on, dude. It was bad, man. It was bad. It was bad. The club was horrible. It was horrible. It was bad. Um, but like I said, man, I'm trying not to be too negative, man. But it's just there's so many negative things about this shit. One positive thing, their private island. Their private island is is really nice, bro. It's really nice. Is the pool is the private island is the best part of the trip. The private island and their shows, man. We saw Greece. It was really nice. The comedy show was hilarious. Their entertainment, boleros, the comedy show, um, the singing shows, like the Broadway shows. Excuse me, the island, the private island. Um, every live music venue, it was packed. So that tells you, even if you don't like the type of music, you have to admit it was packed, and so it had to be good. You know what I'm saying? They got an '80s show. They did at the at the in their forgot what the area where they had all the stores and whatnot. That was really nice too. All the entertainment is fun. Now the game shows, they kind of suck. They're not really that great, but the rest of the entertainment is nice. Is good. Um, excuse me. The pizza, the pizza in that place is the best thing you can eat. In Independence of the Sea is the pizza. The pizza is really good, like really good. The pizza is even better than what you find like in Pizza Hut, Domino's Pizza. It's better than any chain pizza out there. It's that good. Um, but you can't just live off eating pizza all day, man. Another good thing about it is that if you got the beverage package, you get to drink Starbucks coffee for free. They did not have a Starbucks dedicated barista type of place like other ships. They just go to the Cafe Promenade, and that's owned by Royal, and they will give you Starbucks barista style coffee included on your deluxe package. That was a nice thing. That I was able to drink Starbucks coffee with my deluxe package. That was really really nice. The drinks that they offer for free if you don't get the deluxe package, like the water, the juices, even the regular coffee, are good. Actually, not bad. On the last day of and I'm gonna give you this tip so that you know. On When you return, on the day that you return to port, on the fifth day, that's when you return. Your breakfast pack is no longer valid. So whatever you get, you're gonna have to pay for. So I already knew that. I mean, it's common sense, but some people you gotta tell them. And it was because I went to the Cafe Promenade to get some coffee, and there was people getting, trying to get coffee with the deluxe package, And they're like, you got to pay for this. That is no longer valid, fam. So, so I just went straight to the free coffee because I already knew, that it wasn't going to be valid. And at that point, I didn't want to pay for anything else. So I went ahead and got the coffee. So that's why I tried the free coffee, and it was good, man. The free coffee is good. It's not it's good. You know what I'm saying? Is the Starbucks coffee better? Yeah, but their coffee is good. You could go buy, not buying the deluxe package if you if you're not if you don't drink soda and you don't drink alcohol and you want to save a lot of money. You can go, but you could survive with they offer flavor water throughout the whole day, and it's really good. I had it. The flavor water is really good. Um, they got the regular water, tap water that they got on the ship is good. It's refreshing. It's good water. So you could go buy, not getting the package if you don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're just gonna have a beer here or there, you could go buy, not buying the package, because the stuff that they do offer for you to drink is not bad. So if you want to save us some money, you could buy, like, you could bring your own water. Like, you could bring up to 24 bottles of water, pack of water, per person. So you could get water that way. You could bring a case of soda also, and you could bring up to per person, and you could bring a bottle of wine per person. So that stuff is a lot cheaper. You if you buy it outside and just bring it with you, it's a lot cheaper doing it that way. Um, and you could go buy, drinking the flavored water or the little juice, and they got milk and they got chocolate milk. They're not gonna keep you thirsty, fam. Don't think that you're gonna go there and be thirsty. Nah, man, you get plenty of fluids. And it's that is available for to you. um so with that said, man, um I don't recommend this shit, man. The Independence of the Sea, I won't, I don't I'm sorry, I don't recommend it. I'm not even sorry. I just train straight up. You're gonna see a lot of videos on YouTube, you know, giving you lies about Independence of the Sea. So I'm trying to warn you: do not believe the lies. I did. I thought that Independence of the Sea was gonna be a good experience. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, that was the case. On September 2022, it's not the case. I took this cruise in September 2022, and Independence of the Sea sucks ass. It's not enjoyable. You're gonna have more bad than good, and you have to kind of like force yourself to have fun. And if you're gonna take a cruise to force yourself to have fun, what's the point? Um, it was so many bad things happening with the ship that I'm not trusting the brand. I will not get on a Royal Caribbean boat. It's not worth the money. Look, for what you pay between the breakfast package, and even if you buy, let me tell you something. Even if you don't buy the breakfast package and you just buy the ticket, okay? You can get on, and I haven't tried. You could get on Carnival. I'm gonna go with ships that I have traveled. You could get on the Carnival ship for 3 days for half the price that you're gonna pay on for half the price you're gonna pay on Royal, on the Independence of the Sea, almost half the price. Okay, the average price for a cabin for 4 days for an interior cabin on Independence of the Sea is about $180. For the same amount of money, I mean, for the same for $130 or so, you can get a cabin in the interior cabin for the same trip on Carnival. You see what I mean? And that's just going through their website. If you go through Westgate Cruise and Travel, they have interior cabins in there for like $80 per night at that website, Westgate Cruise and Travel website. So even, you even save more money that way, and that's for Carnival. Independence of the Sea, you're still looking at $120, and it's not worth it, man. It's just not. So, save yourselves the headaches and the disappointment, and just go with another type of ship, man. Norwegian is a good ship. I traveled through with them with Sky, and they just refurnished that one. We're gonna go cruising on Norwegian next year for anniversary. Carnival is a party ship, so if you want to party and have fun, you could travel with them. In the near future, I don't know exactly when, but we're thinking about going on an Alaskan cruise, and I most likely go with Celebrity. Just check them out. But as far as Royal Caribbean, man, Independence of the Sea, don't waste your money, don't waste your time. Anyway, man, thank you for watching. I know this is a long video. I just want to give you guys the truth of how about the ship, so that you guys will be better prepared and not expecting a lot and be disappointed like we were. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.